Hi everyone, it's Nana, Foxy Mama 365. We're back again with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 12, episode 2, and it's called Cheating Hearts. Yes, we're going to start today with the taglines. Kenya says she was gone with the wind, but she's back and she's twice as fabulous. Eva says she's living her dreams, not above her means. Okay, Eva, okay. And Porsha says this phoenix has risen by ashes. I don't know who she's talking to or what she's talking. I don't even know what that means. Cynthia says the only time I look back is to see how far I've come. Candy says don't check me unless you got a check, okay, for me. I like that one. You know, Candy's always all about her money, so I kind of like that. I really do like Candy. Well, that's fine. That's neither here or there. But Candy's good. Nene says, I'm on a spiritual journey and I'm still traveling first class. Okay, good for you, girl. Whatever that means. Any which ways, we'll dive right back in. We see Cynthia and Candy, and they're having lunch, and they're talking about the whole Kenya situation with Porsha, and Kenya spilling the beans about Miss Sincerely, you know, which was not meant to have been shared at her birthday, at her baby doll party. But any which ways, they're talking about it, and then Porsha walks up and they're happy to see Porsha. And I'm really, really excited and happy to see Candy and Porsha, even Cynthia and Porsha, in a good place, you know. And they're like trying to get caught on what really is going on. And Porsha is just kind of like not really giving them everything, you know, but like, oh, she's not sure. It is cheating allegations, that's what it is, you know, her baby daddy, and it is really, and then Cynthia's like, but he lives with you, and she's like, no, not any longer. So she's really trying to answer. Candy's like, wait, what really is the situation? You're not really giving us all the tea. And I get Porsha is just kind of like trying to take baby steps, and that while we're friends, we're in a friendly place, you know, I'm still trying to deal with a broken heart, and she's kind of sad. And we see, they were asking about the ring, and she's like, oh, Dennis took the ring back. Ooh, there. Porsha says, well, left to her, she'll want to have the same baby daddy for all her kids. Well, most women would probably prefer that, or would like that situation to be the case. But sometimes it doesn't work out like that, you know. And Candy is a good example. Candy was saying, look, my baby daddy, Riley's daddy, we didn't get along, and yeah, she's now happy with who she is with. So sometimes it doesn't work. Life throws things at you, and it is what it is. Moving right along, but I can't believe he took the ring back. Somehow, I think Dennis really couldn't afford that. He was trying to, I don't know. That's my thinking. I don't think he really could afford that lifestyle. He was trying to portray himself as being that dude that could buy all this designer stuff and diamonds and all of that. I don't know. But anyway, he took the ring back. And Cynthia is thinking, wait, hold up. He cheated on you and he gets to take the ring back? Any which ways. So in the meantime, Eva is covering for Porsha a dish. Kenya and Eva situation, they get into talking about that and how come, you know, Eva is like in shock, and why that situation, even why Kenya was spilling all that beans when it really wasn't hers to spill. But any which ways, it is what it is. We see Kenya, we have beautiful baby Brooklyn, and she's on the phone on Skype with Mark, and she's showing, and Brooklyn is actually beginning to crawl, and Kenya seemingly just wants a situation with Mark. Because she's saying, oh, Mark has had 2 kids before, and he's kind of like telling her, oh, what do you know about parenting, and this is your first time being a mom. And Kenya is kind of like, you know, Kenya has, I don't know. Anyways, Kenya is not having none of it. She's like, she doesn't think Mark knows how it affects her when he says stuff like that. I don't know. We'll definitely find out as we go along what really the situation is, but it's kind of sad. You know, I was hoping that Kenya will come in this year and, you know, show us the happy side of her married life. At least show us the few days where they were really happy, you know. We never saw anything like that, you know. So we'll see. So baby Brooklyn is starting swimming, and she's going for swim lessons. We'll see. Noelle is driving with her mom, Cynthia. Noelle is turning into a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Noelle is Cynthia's daughter. I think Noelle should be about 20, thereabouts. She's out of college, and I think she's settling back home. I know there was a hullabaloo about Noelle staying over at Cynthia's boyfriend's house all in LA. And it was like, everybody was like, whoa, should she, anyways. Noelle is saying, so Cynthia is like, what's going on? Who's the dude? What's going on? What's happening? And Noelle is like, okay, I met a few ladies and they were really nice. And Cynthia is like, oh, what is going on? So apparently Noelle is like saying, well, I am sexually fluid, you know, so don't put a label on me. And I guess it is her life, and young kids want to experiment, and I think it's just nice that Cynthia has left that door open for her daughter to feel safe, that no matter what it is, no matter who you love, I'm still going to be here, and I want you to be able to talk to me. I'm always going to be your mom. I'm always going to love you. So love is love, and it's a safe space at home so she can talk about who and love whoever she wants to love. Marlo, yeah, we see Marlo is back. She ain't got no peach, okay? Marlo is never getting that peach, okay? It don't matter how many kids Marlo comes with. Marlo ain't getting no peach, okay? Anyways, so Candy is out with Ace and they're this jumping facility, which is kind of fun. And Marlo comes with 3 kids. 2 of them happen to be her sister's kids. And for the last 5 months, she's been taking care of them. And this really, really, really is a labor of love, you know, to take on kids that aren't yours biologically and to just like keep them. So she says that her sister, she got a call from her nephew one day and he says, oh, you need to come get us or get me because their mom is pretty much going through a bipolar situation and is schizophrenic, and pretty much that was it. And so for the last 5 months she's had to take care of the kids, you know, and it's so nice to see Marlo step up, you know, just to take on that responsibility alone of 2 kids that, you know, it's kind of neat. It's kind of nice to see Marlo do that, you know. So she was literally in tears, and Candy can understand that sometimes it's actually even more of a challenge, you know, taking care of kids that aren't yours. And I totally get that, because truly people look at you and judge you. However, if it was your child, you know, nobody's going to say, oh, you did this to this child, da 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 da. But when it's not a child that isn't yours, people are always going to judge you and try and say, oh, you didn't do this or you did that. Or so I totally get it, and it's so nice to see Marlo in this light. Real Housewives of Atlanta is becoming Real Housewives and Children of Atlanta. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. Moving right along. So of course Marlo also talks about Nene and Candy, and Candy's like, girl, you literally threw me under the bus with that cooler situation. You didn't have my back then. And they threw a throwback of when Nene was pulling Candy out of the closet. And Marlo like, yeah, next time you should listen to me, okay? and you remember Marlo literally saying, yeah, Candy, go right ahead. Go check. Go take whatever you want. Go look. So anyway, that was kind of funny, you know. So Candy says she would like for the girls to actually get to know Marlo for Marlo. You know, not Marlo that is always up Nene's ass, you know, because we've always known Marlo to be that person. Well, I get it, because Nene is the kind of person that once you get out of her ass, woo, she can take 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever, to get over that cold war. But we'll see how it plans out. Kenya is with Cynthia, you know, and Eva is not bringing her baby, and they're talking about this, and like, will this, you know, Kenya is saying she's going to be returning the gift, that a beautiful baby doll that Eva gave her, that Eva is trying to malign her character. And I'm thinking, Kenya, you're trying too hard to have a storyline. It's not that deep. She just said, I mean, Kenya, it's really not that deep. She just said, hey, she didn't feel comfortable bringing her kids. And Kenya's like, well, Eva doesn't want that, you know, with her, and she's going to be returning the gift. And Kenya, darling, you're just trying too hard. It's not really that deep. You're looking for a storyline, you know. And then she goes on saying, Cynthia should better tread carefully. Cynthia should have her back. How come all of a sudden now Cynthia and Eva are best friends? That she's kind of Cynthia's only real friend. And I'm like, Kenya, girl, you weren't here last year. And I'm almost certain Cynthia survived without you last year. Okay? Any which ways, it seems like it's going to be drama between Eva and Kenya, and I'm all for it, okay? Because we really haven't seen the dynamic between Eva and Kenya, and Eva so far hasn't, you know, bowed down or cowered to Nene or Marlo, so it would be nice to see how Eva and Kenya will go back and forth. New York City Pride, they're going to be getting dresses, and they're going dress shopping. At this point, we have Cynthia, we have Candy, and we have Eva. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're recycling these ladies. I'm like, I've seen Cynthia with Candy, I've seen Porsha, and I'm like, what the hell? Where are the other cast members? I mean, I don't want to see Nene, not yet. Okay, that's fine. But I'm like, where are we've seen Marlo, but I'm like, where are the other ladies? I mean, it can't just be Kenya, Cynthia, Eva. Come on. Where the hell is Phaedra? We want Phaedra back, okay? Bravo, people! Yeah, we want Phaedra back. I want Phaedra. Phaedra is always a good relief, you know. I like Phaedra. Anyway, truth. We see the ladies again, and they're looking for dressing hunting for New York City Pride. And Cynthia is going to be on one of the she's going to be in the parade anyway. Like she says, Nene is going to be there as well, and she wants to look extremely fabulous. Okay, and then they get to talking about what had gone on, and they're catching Eva up with the fact that, oh, Kenya actually spilled the dish on the whole sincerely situation with Porsha. And Eva is like, what? Kenya brought it up? Why? How come? How did that happen? And then Candy now tells her that, hey, look, actually Porsha had told her about you not bringing your baby, and you know, and Eva is like, yeah, the last time I checked, they were my kids, they came from my and so why the hell is that so important to you? As to, I don't tell you what to do with your kids, I don't tell you who you're. So pretty much Eva is saying, I got a man, what's your mind got to do with me? I don't know you from a kind of paint, Kenya. Okay, so you stay on that side and I will be on this side. So pretty much that I didn't ask. Eva is saying I didn't ask Kenya about her man or where her man is. Okay. Any which way, it's kind of like we see Eva getting hot and bothered, and she's saying, why is Porsha spilling her tea? Porsha should really focus on herself and her situation, you know, and not focus on her. That, you know, Porsha should be busy with the blogs. That was just so mean and low and so unnecessary. Coming more so from the fact that, Eva, you have been sitting on Porsha's seat at the Dish Nation. So it was just so unnecessary. I know it wasn't Porsha's place to really take that tea back. So I will definitely say that. Porsha, it wasn't your place to take that tea back. You know, Kenya could have, I mean, it just was so unnecessary to have stirred that pot. But it is what it is. And Eva is saying, bitch, stay clear, okay? So, moving right along, we see Porsha is going to therapy with Dennis. And it's really hurtful. So she's talking with her sister over the phone, and she's like, she really doesn't know what to expect. She's kind of scared. Does she want to know? And my question to you guys tonight is, do you really need to know the details, like every nitty-gritty detail, like where it happened, who it happened with? Or was it just better if you decide to stay in that relationship, that is, to not know? After all, they say, you know, what you don't know can't hurt you. What do you guys think? Is it better to actually know? Does that help you move forward? Or is it better to just not know and just have a vague idea that, okay, possibly he cheated? That is assuming the lady is going to be staying in the relationship. I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. Anyways, it's in and hello for Porsha, and it's out in 35 minutes, and tears for Porsha. So Porsha is like in tears. She gets in there. She just spends 35 minutes with the therapist and Dennis, and she comes back home. And she's on the phone with her sister, and she's saying, whoa. Literally, she was like, okay, I need to know if I'm going to move ahead with this situation. I really need to know what happened and how it happened and all of that. And Dennis indeed confessed and said, yes, he had sex while she was pregnant. And we see Porsha literally breaking down, you know, and she's going back, flashing back to memories of when she found out she was pregnant, and she's very hurt. You know, it's like, it feels like a betrayal to her, you know, like, hey, look, I was carrying your baby, and while I was in pain and going through all of that, you were busy wilding out, like, seriously, you know. And her sister is like, Porsha, it's not easy to be a single mom, you know, take your time, deal with it, breathe in, breathe out. And I totally get where her sister is coming from. But Porsha is saying, girl, I saw you deal with it with your boyfriend or baby daddy, and she also dealt with the infidelity. And Porsha is saying, pretty much, if you can deal with it and now you have your life back, I think I can do it too, and decide not to, you know. So at the end of the day, it is Porsha's decision. I'm not one to say stay, and I'm not one to say go. But however, if you're going to be staying, you have to deal with it and mentally come to a place where you're like willing to begin to build a trust. Because if you don't have that trust, it will just be hard. At every situation, whenever he goes out, you're going to be thinking, oh, what is he up to? Did he talk to? Or, you know, you'll be checking the... No. It's not a... Or when the phone rings, it's not a good way to live. you know. But if you are, so you can either walk or you can stay, but you know, weigh the pros and the cons. It is what it is, but definitely Porsha deserves better. Porsha says, listen, even if Dennis had hurt himself or, you know, had literally was on a dying bed, Porsha said, no, I'm a ride or die chick, okay? I am that bitch. You know, she would have been there with him. You know, she was not definitely going to leave him. That's how much she loved him. So it's kind of sad. Next week we'll see Nene is back. Woohoo! She's going to be on the floor too, or she's going to be in the parade, and we're going to see. And then Kenya is trying to make a case against Mark. And I really wonder why Kenya is so intent on not showing us any positive side of Mark. Well, it is what it is. We'll see what happens next week. Thanks guys for watching. Be sure to like, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell, okay? So you can get notifications when I put my next video. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.